How on earth do I explain radiators to them? I know, it's boring, isn't it? Hello viewer, radiators. Probably the most complicated element of the entire Street Kart game. How do we start? Okay, let's try. Okay, head to the garage and then to the radiator section. This kart has come with the stock standard radiator. The blurb on the right hand side there will blow it up. Look at the optimum temperature bar. That's measured in 5-degree increments. Starts off at -5, 0, 5, 10, so on and so forth, up to 55 degrees. This particular radiator is good for between 15 and 20 degrees approximately. Now let's take a look at the upgraded radiators available to you. In many cases, there is a standard and a works version of each of these radiators. We're looking currently at the IAME X30 standard radiator. There is a works version. The main difference between a standard and a works version is that the works version weighs a little bit less, which is a positive thing. In the case of the Firebird, it also has a wider operating temperature range. The IAME radiators, they're good for a range between around about 17 and 23 degrees Celsius. Moving on to the power fingers, these are good for lower temperatures. We use these quite often, certainly during the winter months in the European races. These are good for around about 5 to 15 degrees, but you can push it down to around about 0 degrees, sometimes even colder if necessary. It's a very good radiator, this, for the cold temperatures. Next up is probably one of the best radiators in the game, the AF radiator. It's got such a wide operating temperature range of 15 to 25 degrees that it's a bit of a jack of all trades. It's the radiator you buy if you only ever want to buy one radiator and you're not interested in changing around. It's a cracking radiator. There are actually 2 other AF radiators that have only recently been released. I've not yet unlocked them. This AF radiator 21 large is obviously suitable for really hot temperatures, but I've not unlocked it yet, so I can't say much about the performance. It also has a sister radiator, the AF 21 standard, which on paper looks identical to the standard AF 15 radiator, so I really don't know what the difference is there. I've not used it, can't tell you if it's good or bad, so I'm not going to say any more about it. Next up is the CRG radiator. This doesn't have a works version of it. It has a temperature range of around about 20 to 27 degrees, so it sort of crosses over a little bit with the AF radiator and sits just below the Firebird radiators coming up next. I don't use this one very often. I know some people who do quite enjoy using it, but I don't really use it very much. Next up are the Firebird radiators. These are fantastic in the hotter conditions. These are suitable for temperature ranges of around about 25 to 36 degrees for the works, 28 to 36 degrees for the standard Firebird. And last up, we have the SK Works radiator. This has an operating range of around about 8 to 14 degrees Celsius. Now, did you see that? The SK Works alongside the standard radiator are the only ones that aren't adjustable. What an adjustable radiator does is, bear with me. Okay, right, an adjustable radiator means that you can adjust the curtain on it, which, and you know what, who am I kidding? I don't even know if the full or the none means it's open or closed. I really genuinely don't. I've been playing this game for 4 or 5 years and I really genuinely don't know which is right or which is wrong. All I know is that if it is cooler, I push it up to the top. If it's hotter, I push it down to the bottom. I've always kind of worked on it that if the radiator has an operating window, in this example, of between 15 and 25 degrees, if the weather is 15 degrees, I will push the slider to the top. If the weather is 25 degrees, I shall push it down to the bottom. If it's around about 20 degrees as it is now, I'll put it somewhere in the middle. I don't know if it's right. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's not right, but it kind of works for me. Now, I know and appreciate that my Street Kart peers are now going to be screaming at their screens, wondering how on earth I ever win anything, but it kind of works. All I say is that the most important thing is to make sure that whatever radiator you've got is suitable for those weather conditions. And from there, trial and error will give you the correct answer for each individual race. I only really adjust radiators or swap radiators around for big events. For a standard event, I just go, what the heck, that'll do. So there you go, radiators. I told you it'd be easy, didn't I? See you next time. Bye.